ask if you could describe how the team is right now. Are they excited? Are they focused on work? Is it hard balancing the two of the excitement, not being anxious? How would you describe it?
Right now, we're treating it like we have a game on Sunday, so it's just like usual for us. I mean, the guys are really, really focused. I mean, you can definitely see it in the meetings. You can feel it in the meetings. You can see it in practice. You know, it's different, similar to last week, but just a little bit more. You know, and it's kind of exciting. It's very exciting.
Do they have like any type of angst or, you know?
No, I don't see that at all. I see focus. I see, you know, guys are catching the ball and, you know, and just on point with their you know, assignments and just asking the right questions. Just, you know, very sharp. Looks good.
Coach, does the extra week, you know, for you, is it benefit special teams maybe more than anyone to have that extra time?
I don't know if it benefits me any more than anybody else, but it definitely benefits us because you can work on little things. You have extra days to work on special returns or special situations. A lot of times you talk about them in meeting, but you don't get to practice it. Now we get to practice it because we have a little bit more time. So it's always good to have 2 weeks.
Dave, when you and Andy came in, Dustin Colquitt was a free agent and looked like he was in the league. What did you say to him?
When we first got here?
Yeah, way back when.
I just talked about how I never had a punter like him. You know, how, you know, he was such a bomber. You know, he could really flip the field. And you know, I had a lot of good players. I had Brad Maynard at Chicago and Adam Podlish. We had some good ones, but he was different. He was you know, he could really flip the field. And I thought, you know, we could really be good with him. And we actually turned him into more of a directional guy because he was a bomber when we first got here, and then we taught him how to be more directional, and which really I think helped his career, you know, in the long run.
Anything else you maybe said to him that kind of flipped him to?
I don't know. That was 7 years ago. I can't remember much, but I do remember that. You know, I really felt good about him, you know, as a punter coming in.
You said your players are asking the right questions. What kind of questions are they asking?
Well, just, you know, about the details of the game plan. You know, they're really focused and they're looking at the little detail. What happens if this happens? What happens if that happens? You know, and that's good. When the guys are doing that, you know, you got them.
So you talked to Dave about the way the players have approached it, but what about for you? I mean, this is the biggest opportunity of your life, too.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, we watch a lot more tape. You know, I mean, you watch a lot of tape all the time, but now you watch a little bit more and a lot more. So it's, you know, the emphasis. I mean, the winner of this game is going to be the world champions. You know, I mean, it's so important. You know, that every stone is turned over. You know, so that's the way we're looking at it.
Harrison's had to make a couple big kicks in his career. Seems like a low-key guy. Is he built to be that guy on this kind of stage?
I don't doubt that at all. I don't, you know, he's made a lot of big kicks for us, you know, in playoffs, and none bigger than last year. He had to make that kick to keep the game going for us, and that was just as big as a game winner, you know, to me. So he's been there, done that. Obviously, he hasn't been in a Super Bowl, but I mean, it's the same type of deal, and we have total confidence in him as a team.
Dave, what do you remember about the end of feeling after the Super Bowl in Philadelphia?
Well, I wasn't at Philadelphia when I was.
That's right.
Yeah, I was there the 3 years we went to the conference championship, and then I went to Chicago. Then they went to the Super Bowl. So they said when I left, that was the key for me getting out of there. But then I did go to the Super Bowl at 13 years ago at Chicago, and we lost. I mean, but we opened the game with a kick return for a touchdown, Devin Hester. But then it seemed like it was all downhill from there. So. But it's a bad feeling. It's you know, only one team's going to be happy at the end of the year. Unfortunately, you know, hopefully it's us this year. But it's a bad feeling when you lose that game.
When we were talking about this one time, the point was really that getting that close, it hurts. It actually hurts more to be there and lose than even to.
It does hurt. It hurts a lot, and you know, you try to remind your guys how important it is, and talk about what it is to win, you know, and keep that focus. I mean, that's what we're trying to do this week.
Dave, you know Andy well. Do you feel like whenever it is his career's over and he's not won a Super Bowl, that he'll look back maybe at his career as being incomplete? Do you think he would look at it that way?
I can't speak for Andy on that. I just know that he deserves one. You know, he's done enough, you know, and I think everybody in the whole country feels that way about Andy, that, you know, they want to see him win the Super Bowl, and we're no different.
You mentioned opening time
touchdown for the Super Bowl with Devin. What do you remember about your conversations with him leading up to the game? Is that,
With Hester?
Yes. Is that something you tap into? Maybe?
The whole week, everybody, media included, was, we were talking about, are they going to kick to him, or are they not going to kick to him? And what I told the guys on Saturday night was, I mean, this is Super Bowl. All the cameras are going off. They're not going to kick a squib kick. They're not going to kick it, out of bounds or anything like that. So they're probably going to kick it to you, So, and that's what we talked about. And they kicked it right to him, And then Devin did what he does, which is, he's a special guy. Nobody's been like him ever.
Is that something you bring up with Mecole leading into this game?
We talk about stuff. Me and him just, on the side, and how cool that would be. You want him to picture stuff like that.
Last one.
Does having the kind of firepower you have offensively, how does that change your mindset? Is it like, hey, we don't have to be as aggressive, or does it make it easier to be aggressive because maybe you erase mistakes?
I wish I could have took what we did last week back. We were up three scores, and I got greedy and I put the return team out there because I wanted to get another return. I should have been safer, when they ran the fake and put 8 guys in the box. That was on me. So that's a prime example of me trying to do too much with the guys we got. So I learned a lesson on that. If we're up 3 scores, you play it safe. If the team's going to punt when you're up 3 scores, something's fishy.
But it worked, right? So,
it worked for them, but for us, it didn't work.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.